Reporting on Trump's America First agenda today, we're going to take a look at this video, which will prove to us how America First Trump really is, because he definitely loves this country. And, his actions definitely show that.
The U.S. ambassador to Israel hosted a meeting with a convicted traitor to the United States of America. His name is Jonathon Pollard. He was working with U.S. intelligence at the height of the Cold War. He was caught passing tens of thousands of classified documents to Israeli intelligence. And it's possible that these documents got into the hands of the Soviets. He is a Jewish spy infiltrating the United States intelligence community on behalf of Israel for the benefit of Israel. He was caught. And it turns out that he had flipped a number of other U.S. intelligence assets to work for him. He did this for decades. The intelligence he gave Israel was incredibly damaging. And when he was found out, he was charged with espionage and convicted and sentenced to life in prison. This person was pardoned by Donald Trump in his first term as a favor to Netanyahu.
Well, there you go. You can't get more America First than pardoning an enemy of the state. Someone who sold American secrets to a foreign government. Of course you have to pardon that guy.
That's America First, huh? Make America great again, America First. They commuted his sentence. Jonathon Pollard was freed. And when he was returned to Israel, he received a hero's welcome. In fact, Netanyahu greeted him on the tarmac as he exited the plane. He got a state greeting from the head of state of Israel because after 30 years in prison, he needed to be rewarded for betraying the United States.
It's just like a crime family, It's like you do a crime, you got to do the time, and when you get out, you get a big reward. It's like a Italian mob, basically. Same thing. I mean, you can't blame Israel for trying to spy on anyone. You can't blame any country for trying to spy on another country. This is what countries do. They spy on each other, right? Of course. But Trump, who is the president of the United States, pardoning an enemy of the state, a criminal, convicted criminal, a spy who sold American secrets to a foreign government, pretty much no higher crime exists, like that I know of. I don't think there is a bigger crime on a federal level, on a national level, like this is the crime of all crimes, is spying on one another, right? Because the most valuable things you have are the secrets that you keep as a government. So Trump forgiving this guy, well, that's just America First, According to Trump, he's America First, making America great again, forgiving one spy at a time.
Today, the ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, met with this person who is planning to announce a bid to run for office in Israel for the Israeli Knesset.
Well, there you have it. Mike Huckabee, right? The spy, the criminal, meets with Mike Huckabee. This guy who just had an interview with Tucker Carlson and basically said, I wouldn't care if Israel took the entire Middle East. They can take a whole thing. They can have it all. I don't care. I mean, this interview is pretty bad for Mike Huckabee. He exposed himself in every possible way. I mean, this is the American representative in Israel. He's supposed to represent America to Israel and defend America to Israel, except he's actually defending Israel to Americans. He's making a case for Israel to Americans. I mean, who do you work for? You're part of the American government. So, guys, put the pieces together. Put them together. This isn't that hard. There's dots on a plot. Just draw the lines and connect them. Just connect the dots. This is simple. We see almost every policy, even the worst possible ones, favoring Israel. I mean, if you're in denial at this point, I don't know if you can be helped anymore. Let's jump into this.
See why the U.S. ambassador hosting a convicted betrayer of his own country who's encouraging Americans to continue to betray their country would seem shocking.
I met Jonathon Pollard 2 times. Once I was making a speech in Jerusalem. This has been a few years ago. His wife was still alive at the time. Later, his wife passed away, and I sent him a note and just said, "I'm sorry to hear about your wife." I remember meeting her at the hotel. He then asked, could he come and see me? He wanted to come and thank me for being kind to him. He came to the embassy. I think we met for maybe 30 minutes. We had a nice, pleasant visit. He was able to come to the U.S. Embassy to have a meeting at his request. I did. And frankly, I don't regret it. I met with a lot of people over the course of the time I've been here, and we'll meet with a lot more.
Yeah, so he's met with a lot of criminals who, flee from America to Israel because they have an agreement with the U.S., right? It's called right of return or some type of nonsense. So any Jew who commits crimes here can choose to opt out and return to Israel. And we don't have any kind of extradition treaty or anything like that with Israel. So we can't bring people back here to, pay for their crimes or anything like that. So it's just a get out of jail free card. That's basically what it is. Just recently, their cybersecurity minister was caught here trying to solicit activities from a 15-year-old. He was caught by the FBI in a sting operation, and he was supposed to show up in court, but he decided to opt out. He said, "I'm opting out and exercising my right to return," so he just left and went back to Israel. That's it. That's what they do. So this is like a huge country full of a ton of criminals who opted out of having to face the punishment that should have come with those crimes, right? And funny thing, Tucker actually brought this up with Huckabee, and he's like, I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. I've never heard of it. Are you talking about the thing that happened in Vegas? Yes, Mike, we are. So he did hear about it 100%. But yeah, this is how things go. This is how things go. And the U.S. government is completely complicit, and they're allowing it to happen. They have been for years. But of course, Mike Huckabee's like, I meet with a lot of people here. I'm sure you do, Mike.
Was the greatest traitor in modern American history who sold our battle plans to the Israeli government, then gave them to the Soviet Union. He gave an interview, as I know you know, in 2021 to Israeli media in which he said, "I would encourage Jewish Americans with security clearances to spy for Mossad against their own country, the United States, because all Jews should have dual loyalty." You see
So this is the man that Donald Trump pardoned. The man who's encouraging Israelis to spy on the U.S. government. Man, Donald Trump loves this country so much, right? He loves this country. So real quick, right? President Trump granted a full pardon to Jonathon Pollard in January 2021 as a final politically driven and symbolic pardon gift to Israel, honoring a request from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu after Pollard completed 30 years in prison and a 5-year parole term. The move aimed to strengthen ties with Israel and appease supporters who viewed his 1987 life sentence for passing secrets to Israel as excessive. Yeah, I'm sure. I wonder who those supporters were, by the way, that saw his... I can assure you that they weren't anyone who was loyal to America. No one loyal to America would be okay with a spy selling secrets, government secrets, to a foreign government and say, you know what? This guy did enough time. You know, he may have cost countless lives with the secrets that he sold. He may have cost countless American lives, but 30 years, come on. Come on, let's let him out, Trump. What are you doing here? I thought we were friends. Can you let him out so we can send more of them there? I mean, we need to encourage our people, our spies, and let them know that when they spy on you, they're not going to end up having to pay for it because Trumpy's going to let them go. He's going to pardon them. So, right now they're kind of spooked. our spies feel like, it's dangerous to spy on you guys. They might have to end up doing time in prison. So we need you to let this guy go. So, it serves as an example to our other spies so they can feel more comfortable in spying on your country. So can you do that for us, Trump? It's like, yeah, sure. Let me just pardon this criminal, this enemy of the state. I'm going to pardon him and let him go.
Now to some breaking news. We just learned that convicted Israeli spy Jonathon Pollard will be released on parole. He's scheduled to leave prison on November 21st, according to his attorneys. And joining me now from Washington is NBC News Justice correspondent Pete Williams. And interesting to hear from in the last day, Loretta Lynch saying that, this has nothing to do with the Iran deal and talks to sell that. So, Pete, tell us more what we're learning about this release.
Well, this has been confirmed now by government officials and by his lawyers that just today, the Parole Commission approved release of Jonathon Pollard after he had spent 30 years in prison. That will be on November 21st of this year. That'll mark the 30th year of his incarceration. According to officials and his lawyers, the parole hearing actually took place July 7th of 2015, and at the time, the Justice Department, which in the past had objected to early parole for Jonathon Pollard, did not object. And therefore, the parole meeting, which took place July 7th, now that's a week before the agreement on the Iran nuclear issue.
Leave a comment. Let me know, how much do you think Trump loves America? I mean, he's got to be America first, right? Because he's defending America. He's defending the American government. He's 100% for this nation. He would never allow foreign enemies to try to harm us in any way, nor would he encourage foreign enemies to continue harming us by, allowing them to escape punishment and setting examples for these enemies or anything like that, right? Leave a comment. Let me know how you guys feel about this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.